Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
Tá, ela parece exatamente igual. Espero ter mudado bastante. Vamos falar isso.
I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Vamos lá. E rapaziada, quem puder deixando um like e se inscrever no canal, beleza? Vai ajudar muito. Tá, a Ana tá com o pai dela ali, o Joey.
I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Dia louco esse hoje, hein? É importante ir no médico, eu falar, é importante ir no médico. Mano, não vou deixar o Joey ajudar a gente, não.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Vai lá, Joey. Vai se cuidar, cara.
So before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me
meu
you'll
Deus do céu,
protect her.
Joey.
I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Tá, eu vou prometer, Joey. Vai ficar tudo bem, cara. Tomara que fique,
I
né?
still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Tá, vamos ver o que aconteceu lá
I
dentro.
need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Tá, o diário foi atualizado. A morte do Nick foi um homicídio, não um acidente. Implicações para que a Ana... implicações para a Ana considerar. O pai dela também está preocupado com a filha. E agora invadiram a casa dela. É melhor eu entrar e ver o que aconteceu.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Esse cara ajuda muito a gente, velho. Porque o Sam, ele não sabe muito o que fazer.
Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Mano, esse cara aqui é legal. Ele é maneiro. Me ajuda muito. Tá, tem uns bilhetes aqui. Tá, quem que é? Sinto muito por ontem, você tem razão. Eu ando distante. As coisas têm sido bem complicadas no trabalho ultimamente. Não precisa me perdoar. Mas caso queira me convidar para um show, vou deixar esses 2 ingressos aqui. Observação, talvez tenha alguns enroladinhos de pepperoni na geladeira. Ah, é o N, deve ser o Nick. Deixa eu olhar.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
Olha os ingressos aqui, mano. Sala de concerto.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
Não posso abrir, não? Eu queria abrir o...
Anna always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Nossa, mano, que bagunça que eles fizeram aqui, velho. Tem um armário, a dispensa.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Tá, achocolatado ou whisky? Suco de limão. Vamos beber o whisky.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Que barulho é esse que tá dando? Barulho estranho, só. Tem uma garrafa de vinho aqui no chão.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in? Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence?
Tá.
Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer
Não sei se eu
break
deixo ela
into
continuar,
my
meu Deus do
house?
céu. Deixa. Dá a bebida a ela.
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Tá, interrompemos ela. Uma causa boa.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Beleza, o que eu faço mais? Agora eu vou investigar.
This
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Ó, arrumadinho, hein? Que isso, hein, Sam? Eu posso arrumar aqui também? Tá, tem uns documentos.
Hannah always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Contas médicas.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Palácio mental.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
Ele nem respondia ela, mano. Que isso?
I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Que isso, bem feito que ela terminou com o Sam, ué. Pô, o cara nem respondia ela. Caramba, que cara babaca, velho.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go. I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Então eu não posso falar com ela. Vou tentar arrumar mais um pouquinho da casa aqui. Aqui não tem como a gente ver. A Anne e o Nick. Cara, da onde tá vindo esse barulho, velho? É aqui que tá batendo? Acho que é.
Finally, there.
Nossa, finalmente mesmo, cara. Barulho chato. Deixa eu ver o que tem que ajeitar aqui ainda. Não tem mais nada, não? Aqui eu já olhei aqui também. Cadê aquele cara? Ah, vou subir.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Caramba, mano, esse cara aqui é muito maneiro.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, Careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Vai ficar tudo bem.
It's going to be okay.
I'm not as sure as you sound. Nick's dead. My house is trashed.
Well, you did sound a bit hollow.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Tá. Eu merecia isso.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Vou falar que eu não te dei ouvidos, né, mano? Eu vou falar que você não me queria. Isso aí é muito pesado.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
Tá, eu vou falar... Não, eu não sou o Nick, Não. Não foi culpa sua.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. He must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Preciso limpar o meu nome. Não vou te deixar sozinha.
you can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Beleza, vamos lá em cima lá. Já atualizou aqui. A Ana teve que lidar com muita coisa. Beleza, isso aí eu já tinha lido. A gente botou pra fora algumas coisas que tinham ficado não ditas entre nós. Agora é melhor eu verificar o segundo andar, avaliar o estrago.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed. The door is closed.
Huh. She never used to lock it.
Mano, quem será que matou o Nick, velho? Deve ser uma pessoa
Looks
que,
like
tipo assim,
Joan's using this room now.
que a gente conhece.
Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over.
Que a gente conhece, alguém de perto, mano, você vai ver. Quem a gente menos espera.
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born. Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Mano, será que aqueles cara lá do bar que me ameaçou depois também, que me encontrou na rua? Pode ser também, mano. Porque eu vi no... A gente viu, né? Naquela imagem lá, que matou o Dennis, o cara é careca. E os caras estavam na porta do serviço do Dennis, mano. Isso aí tá... tá me cheirando mal. Deve ter alguma ligação. Ó, deixou um bilhete aqui, ó.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Mano, eu não vou limpar. Eu não vou limpar, vou deixar do jeito que tá.
Why is it so dark in here? This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Cara, nunca foi porque você não quis, velho. Tratava a mulher mó mal. Não dava atenção pra ela. Bem feito. Tá, vamos olhar aqui.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Mas a gente foi a Ana que matou o Nick. Ai, tem alguém atrás de você, assim. Merda, sua. Quem é esse cara, velho? Ah, mano.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Tá. Encontrar os arquivos do Nick.
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. He said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Mano, como é que o Sen não ouviu, velho? O cara abrindo aquela portinha.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Mano, como é que a mulher não viu o Sam saindo ali, né? Porque tinha um vidro quebrado ali, tinha um buraco.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Tá, vamos dar uma olhada lá. Lugar bem sinistro, hein? Caramba, velho. Parece um pântano. Muito cabuloso.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her.
A Joaninha é doida,
Don't
velho.
try to stop me.
É, parece ser uma criança, mas
You can't leave
ao mesmo
like
tempo
this.
parece uma pessoa velha.
Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
Devia contar pra sua mãe.
You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Devia conversar com sua mãe. Não cometa o erro que eu cometi. Pode contar sempre comigo.
I'm here now, Bug. I have your back. I promised you I would look into your father's death, and I'm doing it. I'm here now, Bug. Listening. I was there in the parking lot, listening.
Yeah, well, but you're just gonna leave again another 2 years? Forever? I think I'm done depending on others.
Mano, ela é muito esperta, véi.
My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Conta a verdade, Sam, vai. Acredite, eu estou investigando.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Yeah, I know about the wake. You approached a few people, but you dropped it as soon as it got uncomfortable. Anyway, it's not like I expected any different. This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults, and I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Você podia virar jornalista, mano. É.
You ever considered journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kinda dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kinda sounds like you really want to be a journalist. Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear. or what you think I want to hear.
Eita, garotinho
I just want the
difícil.
truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here
Conta,
with you.
conta assim.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going! And you can't stop me!
Conta assim.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Eu não sei o que eu faço, mano. Ameaçar contra a mãe dela, a Cat. Falar a verdade sobre o Nick, mano. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Eu vou contar a verdade. Ela é muito esperta.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked.
É, tá vendo? Ainda bem que eu escolhi a... Fiz a escolha certa, né?
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town.
Tá. Fiz o melhor que pude para convencer a Joan a não fugir. Agora de volta ao Nick. Em que reportagem ele estava trabalhando? É melhor eu investigar a cabana de pesca.
Let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick. Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Então, tem um armário aqui.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bugs' reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Nick com os amigos. Desenho da Joan.
Joan always liked Bugs. What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Ué, eu acho que o Sam, ele tinha que ter uma arma. Né? Porque...
These are pretty
Tá
heavy-duty
perigoso.
painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Nossa.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
O que é isso aqui? Lembrar. Largata.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Tá, acho que a gente já viu tudo aqui, né? Ah, um calendário. Tá, tem um dia marcado ali, ó. O que conversar?
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. All right. I think I went through everything here.
Tá, o calendário, o bilhete, o artigo de jornal. Tá, mas espera aí, o que eu faço?
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Então, o que que tem aqui?
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens. Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood.
Mano, quem deve ser, cara? Eu tô curioso.
Things like this can really make you feel isolated. Make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Tá, vamos embora. Tá, ele não vai pegar não essas pistas? Vai deixar aqui? Acho que vai deixar aqui, né?
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Acho que não tem mais nada não, né? Ah, não, não acabou não, ó. Eu não posso ir embora.
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
Mano, o que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Tá, eu já olhei aqui, eu acho.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Tá. Vamos olhar aqui de novo. Ó, tem um calendário. O artigo de jornal.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Não sei, mano. Eu não sei o que tem que fazer. Deixa eu ver aqui. Tá, vasculha acabando. Eu já olhei tudo. Tem alguma coisa na água? Não sei. Tem algum caminho por ali? Aqui, ó. A vara. Beleza, vamos ver o que aconteceu.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, limbs are so cute.
You sure are, bud. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Só uma lembrança. Tem mais alguma coisa que eu posso ver aqui? Ou já acabou tudo, mano? Eu não sei. Cara, essa cabana aqui me dá medo. Cara, o pior é que não acabou, velho.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Deixa eu olhar aqui de novo. Não tem nada. Tem alguma coisa no chão.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Pera, como é que é?
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Ah, tá. Mano. Eu já olhei tudo, cara. Ah, tem um
He
negócio
always
de
kept his
inspecionar
favorite
aqui, ó.
rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Antes tinha isso? Acho que não tinha, não.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Tá. Ih, a senha?
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying
Ah,
around
isso
the
aqui,
shack.
ó. Tá, mas qual é a ordem certa? Largata. Largata. Tem um desenho da largata aqui. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui. Ah, tem a ordem, mano. Pera aí. Deixa eu tirar a foto. Pra eu não esquecer. Só um minuto. Aí, tirei a foto. Agora, a gente vai lá. Qual que é a ordem? Deixa eu ver a foto aqui. Tá, beleza. Nossa, mano, é difícil, hein? Tá, é direita. Nossa, já esqueci, velho, já esqueci.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Pera. É direita, cima, esquerda. Direita, esquerda. Ó, direita, cima, esquerda, direita, cima.
No, that wasn't
É.
it.
Mano. Ah, não, acho que o último é pra baixo. Ó, direita, cima, esquerda, direita pra baixo. Direita. Eu esqueci. Cima, esquerda, baixo. Ih, faltou um.
Only a few more 100 combinations to go.
Tá, o último é pra cima. Então é assim, ó. É direita, baixo, esquerda, direita, cima. Direita, baixo, esquerda, direita, cima. Direita, baixo, esquerda, direita, cima. Tá vendo? Acertei.
Let's see what we have here.
Nossa, tem muita coisa. Tem dinheiro.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Tá, tem uns arquivos aqui.
Nick was gathering at the cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Deixa eu ver esses arquivos, mano. Tyler Gilliam, Richard Stayfield, Justin Reynolds.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Caramba, escolhi o cara
So
certinho de
that's what it
primeira.
was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, The Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Bess finalmente foi embora. Achou alguma coisa no ponto de pesca? Sim. Você sabe onde fica a enseada? É uma pequena comunidade nos arredores da cidade. Não gosto muito de forasteiros. Vou chegar logo. Não vou levar a Ana não, vai. Muito perigoso pra ela. Tá, o quebra-cabeça começa a se encaixar. Nick tinha descoberto um esquema de tráfico de drogas. Anotações, amostras. Ele sabia de algo. Foi morto por isso, e ele tinha um informante, Dick. Agora eu sei o nome dele. E onde encontrá-lo. Aquele cara que me encarou, né, no comecinho. Quando eu cheguei na farmácia. E deixou acabando tudo aberto.